Hello everyone, welcome to Mom Bites. I'm super excited to share with you today my baby bottles that I use and what I think is the best. Of course, different babies, or some babies are picky about nipples, and so some people have to try like 14 different bottles before they find a bottle that their baby likes. But if you're not one of those persons, then I would go for this solution. So what I use is a 8-ounce mason jar with a Comotomo nipple. The Comotomo nipple fits the 8-ounce mason jar, and then you can freeze your milk in the 8-ounce mason jar, which means that you can take the mason jar out of the freezer, take the lid off, or take the lid off and thaw it, or however you want to do it, and then stick the nipple on inside of the ring that you were using before. Anyways, you get the point. But I just think that's really cool because I don't like the idea of using one-use milk storage bags in the freezer. I do use them because I ended up having enough extra milk that I could donate some of it. And so I do use milk storage bags for that, and I think they're awesome for that. But for my regular milk turnaround for my baby, I want to use these. Another reason why these are great is because they're cheaper than baby bottles. At first, I thought that they didn't have ounce markings because I was using these Kerr brand that I got at Winco. They don't have ounce markings. But then I got some Ball brand, and actually Ball and Kerr are made by the same company. But these Ball ones do have ounce markings. They have a 2-ounce, 4-ounce, 6-ounce, which I love. So these ones I got at Target, so I'll link these ones. Amazon doesn't seem to have a really good option for these, so I would buy something from Walmart or Target for once in your life. What else do I have to say about these? You can write on them with a permanent marker. You can write on the top, but I actually write on the side because once I take the top off and put the nipple on, if I just labeled the top, then I don't have the date on it anymore. I want the date on it. And I think that these are also great because you can find them in thrift stores. You can probably also borrow some from someone that, well, not probably, but like there's a fairly high chance that you can borrow them from someone you know who does canning. Another reason why they're cool is because they're plastic, so a lot of people they're not plastic, they're glass, and a lot of people like that because it's more environmentally friendly, or natural or toxin free, and they're also just really pretty. It's a way to get something that's not a tacky plastic baby product that's actually cheaper than the tacky plastic baby product. You get something that looks pretty without paying extra. Another thing that I found out, so these rings rust eventually, but I just found on Amazon that you can get stainless steel ones that won't rust if you want to go that route. I also found out recently that you can get sippy cup lids that fit these, which I will link. They're newbie wide mouth, but there's only one specific kind that works with these. By the way, this was not my idea. This idea of using a Comotomo nipple with an 8-ounce mason jar is from theglassbabybottle.com. And I am so grateful for their idea because it saved me money and stress, and I couldn't find any other good solution to go from the freezer to the lid to the baby. So yeah, I was saying that you can get sippy cup lids for these, and I will link those. And that idea is also from theglassbabybottle.com. So these will take your baby from bottle to sippy cup. And what I was also going to say is you can also use these to hold Cheerios or other snacks in your diaper bag. You can also use them for your lunch snacks to hold like blueberries or strawberries or condiments. You can use them as little Tupperwares. And here's what I also learned recently. These are the 8-ounce size, but you can also get them in a 4-ounce size. And you can also get them in a 12-ounce size. 12 ounces is the size of a standard soda can, at least in the US. And so I don't know how many milliliters this is. Even though this is an 8-ounce bottle, it actually only holds about 6 ounces of milk. Basically, what happens is my husband would thaw the frozen milk, and then he would take the lid off, and then it would spill because it was like pretty close to the top. So you only want to fill them to about 6 ounces. So if you want to fill your bottles with more than 6 ounces, you should get the 12-ounce kind. Make sure that whichever kind you get regular mouth. There's also wide mouth, which are like bigger and shorter. No. Those don't fit the Comotomo nipples, only the regular mouth. If you get a kind that don't have ounce markings, you can always take a tablespoon, look up how many tablespoons per ounce, or use the metric system if you use the metric system, and pour in water and then see where the water comes to. Make a rough drawing of the label of the jar and then mark on the drawing where each level of water comes up to, if that makes sense, and I'll link a picture to that. Another thing that you can do if you're crafty is you can do the same thing but write on the jar with permanent marker, but the permanent marker will wash off in the dishwasher unless you bake it on, and I will link a tutorial to baking permanent marker onto glass. So I listed a lot of things that these can be used for, and these can be used for other things too. You can get soap dispenser lids for them. You can get snack dispenser lids for them. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe if you want more mom hacks, and thanks for watching. Bye.